and welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, and I'm going to finish sewing the Lori Holt Mercantile Quilt Seed sewing machine pattern, which is right here. So this is part 2, and I've got my pile here. I just need to sew through, and then I'll take it over and press it and start laying it out for the next steps. So I have everything pressed, and now it's kind of laid out where it needs to be. So I'm just going to be back to pinning some of these together. So I need to take this piece, and the H will get pinned to the top. And then when I go take it to the sewing machine, I'll sew that down, and then I'm going to pin another piece to the bottom here. Just going to put a few more pins in it. And my children are now home from school, and they think it's their job to make as much noise as possible. So that's what's going on in the background, if you can hear that. All right, and then this, don't need anything to yet, so I'm just going to put that aside. This, I have to get some of this together first, and then I need to take this piece, and we're basically going to snowball these corners with these 4 pieces here. So I'm just going to cut this extra off, get rid of some of the bulk. Add a piece here. Now I still have to add 2 more pieces there, which I'll do in a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and get this set up here. And I need that, this, and this is what I'll have to pin next, and then I'll pin these 2. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and pin everything up and make my pile. Now I only have 2 more pieces to pin together if I take it to the sewing machine, and that's this piece. I'm just going to pin this and this together. throw a couple pieces in here. So now each time I go to the sewing machine and press and pin these piles, and the time I spent to do each step will get smaller and smaller because we're making bigger pieces. Alright, threw that in the pile, and then I'm going to throw this on top because that's all my borders once I get to them. Okay, ready to take this whole pile out of the sewing machine and do some more sewing and then pressing. Okay, so here we are again with kind of a rough layout. So this time I'm going to pin this and this together. Because I'm starting over here because these units, according to the pattern, are already done. Now I will pin those together, but I'm going to do that here in a little bit because that's towards the end. So we're getting there. Yep. Just gonna pin this to this. So that's my pile for that. And then these just going to sit on the side because they'll go on the sides once that's sewn. And then that will go on the top. So then I need to pin this to that. Okay, then I can pin these two things together and then set that on the top, and we'll take it over and sew some more. So here we are with kind of another rough layout, so I just need to add these two sides onto this piece, which is basically all I can do this time. So I'll sew these two on and then press, and then I'll sew that on and press, and then I can join this all together. Now each time we go to the sewing machine and press, it's going to get quicker just because there's less to do. Okay, so I have this kind of laid out. Got 3 separate units here. I just need to pin those on together and sew and press, and then I will pin that on, and then the center of this will all be done. So just start pinning some more. Okay, so this is the sewing machine all put together, the center of it. Now I still have to add a background border, and then this piece border, and another background border. So it would be a background border, the pieced border, like I said, and then the other background border, which I will do all that next time. All right. Until then, bye.